This is where it really gets to the ones that really pissed me off. Number two is Cinderella 2021. It was making me cringe to the point where I wanted to die. Like it's one of those movies where it tries so hard to be cool and topical. Yes, future queen, yes. Or looking over at the stepsister, yeah, she cray. I was like, oh my god, this old people speak for poppin'. I was like, what the? I don't even think poppin'. Like nobody says poppin' anymore. Anyway, it was just so annoying. It's kind of like trying to do like the girl boss thing, but badly. There's no subtlety. It's blasphemy for a woman to start a business, but women can be suitors for the prince basically because they want to just ape storylines from Aladdin. It's like everything they could throw into the movie, they throw in there. There's Hamilton-esque like announcements with rap announcements. There's a random black gospel choir just in scenes for no reason. It's so bad. It really is that bad. Like they want to do the girl boss thing, but they still want to do Cinderella. So at the end, it's like, oh well, they're together, but like we're not putting a label on it. She still wants to be an independent woman. And like, what the fuck? I mean, they stop her in the middle of the street to be like, a woman starting a business. She's looking. It's like something in Sun or something Brothers on the signs, and she's like, oh wow, can't go there. Oh no, like most of the songs are bad. They butcher the fuck out of Queen and out of all these other songs. Most of them don't even really fit in the situation they're in. Somebody to Love is sung by the prince who doesn't want to find somebody to love. Is like he's just forcing himself or he's being forced to. It's so annoying. James Corden is in there telling jokes, clapping his hands, doing all kinds of funny little shtick with the other mice. The mice before they get turned into humans look awful. I mean, worse than Stuart Little even. I mean, it is embarrassing. I don't know how CG can be this bad still in 2021, but somehow it is. Obviously, it is still hitting kind of some of the beats of Cinderella, but I don't know. They want to put a modern spin on it, and it's just fucking terrible, man. I don't know how you could watch or even hear any bit Pierce Brosnan in Mamma Mia and decide that you want him to sing. What was the numbskull? I was like, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, it was so annoying, and the movie wouldn't end. They just got to the ball, and it's like almost an hour left. It was like 58 minutes left, and I was like, fuck. And then the songs would stop in certain moments to just keep them going. Rhythm Nation at the beginning for no reason. That was really lame. It just Seven Nation Army for no reason during the ball. I was like, just because certain lines just happened to fit up with what was happening, but like the song didn't fit at all. I was like, man, it was so annoying. And then Billy Porter comes in and tries to be like kind of cool or hip or whatever with the was it Fabulous Godmother instead of Fairy Godmother? They are trying so fucking hard and it hurts. It really does. It was feeling like torture. Like I'd rather be waterboarded than watch that shit again, man. It really was torturous. I was like, man, if I want this to be over so fucking bad. Oh god. It's like I'm thinking about it right now and I'm like having like Vietnam War flashbacks. Oh, it was so fucking annoying. James Corden was so annoying. Oh, uh, anyway, jeez, the dancing, the singing, it was all wrong and all awkward. None of the jokes worked at all. It's like, man, I did not expect to hate that movie as much as I did, but I really did. It can only be topped by one movie. My number one pick is Space Jam 2. Was it a new legacy? Whatever. It's an advertisement. That's all it is. It's an advertisement. They're just kind of like shoving all their different properties in your face. The Looney Tunes don't really do all that much. Like they don't even fit with some of the places they're at. Like Roadrunner did, but like what's it called? What's his name? Yosemite Sam. He was in Casablanca for no reason. And what's it called? The racist. What was the racist rooster's name? Was it any rooster? Foghorn Leghorn. He's riding the Game of Thrones dragon dressed up like Daenerys. It's like there's no need for this, right? They don't do shit in the movie. It's nothing but an advertisement. An advertisement. There's a Nike check. They're constantly calling LeBron James king because we gotta suck him off the whole fucking movie long because this is a fucking vanity project for him. right? They did that in Space Jam 1, but it was a joke. Here it's not a joke, right? Oh my God, King James calling the son character Prince. That's another thing. Him and that son, and they're like the main characters. They cannot act at all. Don Cheadle's acting circles around that kid, but that's child acting. But LeBron James is awful, man. I heard that he was in something else, but nah, he doesn't need to act at all. And then they make a joke about it, like, oh, well, athletes acting, it don't work out. It's like, okay, well then why'd you say yes to this bullshit? But anyway, the jokes are pretty lame. There's the little thing once again trying to be cool where like I said, uh, dad, was it dad dab or whatever? He's dabbing trash. It's all in a video game, and in the serververse, Algae Rhythm can do just about anything. It really is just fucking around until the final game where they can bring real people in, but yet they're like, yay! And then they bring in the other properties to watch the game, and it's a bunch of people in bad cosplay. It really is embarrassing. It's so bad. Like they have a really shitty rap. It's like how does that? None of the game makes any sense. Like how is there a rap? One side does a rap, the other side doesn't do a rap. The rap is awful.
Nobody knows you when you walk the street. How your last name rhythm and you're still off beat. From beginning to the end, I'm here for all the smoke. Your squad ain't all star, your squad is all jokes.
It's just, he can cheat, but then he doesn't do that the whole time for some reason. Looney Tunes is this thing where, oh, don't be loony. Okay, now you can be loony now. So they just start doing a bunch of crazy shit, and Granny's doing bullet time because we had to bring the Matrix back because we have that pretty bad Matrix sequel that came out not too long ago. I reviewed that. It just wasn't bad enough to get on this list. It's just there's a character that can stop time, but then doesn't do that for the entire game. None of it. It's soulless. It's so soulless, and it's like blatant. It's blatant that they're just doing it as like advertisement for all the for HBO Max and all this stuff. It's blatant. It is crazy how they're able to get away with this. I mean, it's like we should all be calling them out on this, but apparently some people liked it. I don't know, they had fun. But usually the defense is, well, Space Jam wasn't good either. It's like, yeah, it wasn't good, but it had more heart than this. It had a better soundtrack than this. This is just nothing but like, let's just shove all this bullshit in front of you. I mean, it worked in Ready Player One. Let's do it again. But 1,000 times more and worse. Well, yeah, it was annoying. It gave me a headache, I remember, and it's not good. It's been my number one worst of the year since it came out.